greatest story he ever told is the Rock of the Seven Stars. Copyright 1995, Squaresoft Nintendo. One day upon the vista of Mario's path, Toadstool was kidnapped, it was said. So Mario jumped on the situation for the peace of the Mushroom Nation. He went to Bowser's castle and took on the Terrapins until he found Bowser and challenged him to a duel. Of course Mario won, but then a soul came down and it said to him, Smithy rules this town. Mario was launched back to his pad and Toad came in. He had news that was rather bad. The Mushroom Way was crawling with monsters. Toad got caught 3 times in the monster's grip. The last time was with the Hammer Bros, who Mario valiantly fought with an effort greater than naught. Then Mario made his way to the Prosperous Mushroom Kingdom. Prosperous Mushroom Kingdom, where he spoke to the Chancellor, told him the story up to that point. He set out on his way, Mario I mean, and met a young tadpole named Mallow. The peculiar thing about this tadpole was that he looked like a cloud. He was very loud. When it came to his crying, it caused rain. And it turns out a crocodile had stolen his father's coin, which he needed for cricket pie. He needed for cricket pie. They wanted Croco, as he was known, to die. Die! They chased Croco, where Mario learned Fire Orb, and Mallow got the Thunderstorm, and they vanquished him, at least for now. And when they went back to the Mushroom Kingdom, it was overrun with bouncing guys known as shysters. And in the castle was the boss of these guys. His name was Mac. He wasn't no slack, but with the combined powers of Mario and Mallow, they vanquished his fire-breathing ass and went to the hero sewers that still maintained their class. They needed to get to Frogfucius to learn the truth of the mysterious stars they had picked up from Mac. So they traveled through the hero sewers, and then they met a dog named Bellum who turned people into scarecrows. It was gross when they licked him up. And then they embarked on the Midas River course. And of course, Mario got his share of frog coins. He got his share of frog coins. And then he got the Koopa shell, which he used to kick some ass until he got to Frogfucius. Confucius discerned the meaning of the stars. He said he should go to Rose Town, where he would find the next enemy. Then he revealed that Mallow was not a tadpole. Everyone was shaken up, especially Mallow. He had fallen from the sky as a baby, and Frogfucius took him as one of his own, one of his own, one of his own, one of his own. So they resolved to go on the Roseway to Rosetown. Now they wore a frown, 'cause they saw Bowser in himself, knocked from his castle, his keep, with the rest of his troop. They were to be put to sleep. Everyone in Rosetown was being frozen by arrows of destruction. Arrows of destruction. Mario got knocked out by a little boy at the end. And then a star came down from the heavens and chose the body of Gino. Was initially a toy from the boy. Shit, I think we're running out of time, said Gino. We need those stars back in Star Road. So they defeated this arrow-shooting guy named Boyer. He shot them in the head and blocked out their special capabilities. Had they just defeated him? Continuing on their journey, they went through the pipe vault and came up on Yoster Isle, where they raced Yoshi against Boshi, and they won with cookies. Next on the road was Moleville Mountain, where the twins, Dinah and Mike, got lost in the Moleville Mountain, 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 in the Moleville Mountain. So they traveled inside, where they once and again named a guy named Croco. He stole all the coins and their items, and they had to battle him, and it was really hard, really hard, really hard. But eventually they won, and came across a man named Punchinello. They said he was a hothead and he threw lots of bombs, but that's what they needed, 'cause he was eventually crushed by his own huge bomb. His own huge bomb. They got the second star from Boyer, and then they got the third star from Punchinello. And they found the twins' dynamite and took a minecart out, and they crushed a house. Then the Sniffets came along. They were affiliates of a man they called Booster. So they went up Booster way, because they knew he might have Toadstool in his grasp, like a poisonous asp. So they came upon Booster Tower, and then they saw that Bowser was there, wanting to regain his Koopa Troop. So they entered the tower with relative surprise. There were all sorts of weird guys, and Bowser joined their party and vanquished the Great Guy and the Knife Guy and the Booster, and they climbed up Booster Hill, and it was really good exercise. 'Cause you see,